Hey guys, welcome back to Torque Racing Production. So if you've been following the channel, of course you already know that my house, my shop, and unfortunately Project Reaper here has suffered some damage from a pretty catastrophic flood in this area. So today we're going to be getting to work on this. I got my best little mechanic buddy here, and we're going to go ahead and pull the axles out and clean the diff and everything, because unfortunately when I drained the fluid on the diff, it was a water mud gear oil sundae, so did not look good. We're gonna flush this out real good.
And so when the flood happened, we got flooded not a long day ago, but we got flooded again. So and Weber got in it, and so Weber got flooded. So and that's a problem. What needs to get fixed by him? On him.
Well, we're gonna fix it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, found it. Now, I've already removed the seats, removed the carpet and things like that, ripped out and drained the water and stuff like that. I didn't record that, and honestly the reason I didn't record it was just because while I was doing that I was just so heartbroken about the car being flooded, and I didn't really know if the car was going to be savable or not. So I didn't record draining the water out and pulling the carpet and pulling the seats and stuff like that, but I've already done that. And after assessing the damage, I think the car is going to be savable. We just got a lot of work ahead of us, so let's get started.
Really hard.
You're doing great, buddy.
I would wait last part, Sergeant said.
No, it's fine. All right, show the camera.
This is a nut was on Weeper.
Good job. When I tell you to, grab it and pull it out, okay? All right. Go ahead and grab it. Lift up on it. Slide your rag further down. All the way down to the end. All the way down here to the end. Okay, now pick it up. Pick it up, it's heavy. Pick it up. Good job.
We pull the axle. I'm gonna look at the other side for a minute. So like right over here. Like right here. When the flood happened and it hit Weeper, I thought this tire would be screwed out, and one of the bullets would flew, like get out of the car. Yeah. And the tire would get out in the flood. This time you'll pull this side out and I'll grab the other side. Now listen, it's gonna be heavy. Okay, so you have to be strong. Pick up on it. Lift up and pull out. Okay, pull out. You got it, buddy. Keep coming. Good job. All right, let go of it. Let go. Good job, sir. Look how dirty my hands are.
Yeah, there was water in that right there. All right, guys, this is why we are pulling everything apart, because even though we drained all the water out, there was still water in here, water inside of the axle tube and up here around the bearing and stuff. So it's very possible I might have to even replace the bearings. We'll see. I'll get to looking at everything. We'll see how it is. But I definitely want to flush everything out of this housing and check everything out while we're here. All right, now we've got the drive shaft out. It'll be a good time to go ahead and get it cleaned up. And a little tech tip for some of you guys: when you pull a drive shaft, make sure you put some tape around your U-joint, and that'll keep your caps from falling off. My master mechanic putting in some work today. Okay. In order to get the rear diff out, we also had to drop the torque arm. And that's fine because, again, it gives us an opportunity to clean all this flood mud off of it and go ahead and re-grease these joints and stuff. first impressions, so far it's still looking good.
Well, we got it out, but I think we're done for today.
Yep, we've put in some work today on Reaper. We got the axles out, got the diff out. The diff looks like it's in really good shape, which is awesome. So we're just gonna flush it out real good, get it nice and clean, and then of course clean the mating surfaces back up. I'm gonna make sure to flush the axle tubes and flush the housing and everything really well too. So we're gonna get all of it flushed and cleaned and everything cleaned up and ready to go. And then we'll go ahead and get us some fresh fluid and some more Permatex and stuff and get everything put back together. So the rear end of Reaper is just about finished and about ready to be back in operation. Now, I've already drained the engine oil and the transmission fluid, and neither one of those had water in them. And actually, the transmission fluid looked so good that it actually appeared to be like pouring fresh out of the bottle. So I feel like it's good enough that we don't even need to flush it. I'm very confident that we can just put fluid back in it and it's ready to go. Even the engine oil, I mean, the engine oil looked pretty good. I didn't see any water in it. So I really think that we can just put some fresh oil in it and it'll be good to go. Now, before the engine can be fully back reassembled, I need to finish porting the heads. And then I also got a BTR box of goodies in, which is new valve springs, new retainers, the mounting plates and stuff like that for the springs and everything. Head studs. I am sick of buying new head bolts every time we pull the heads off. It is way more cost effective to just go ahead and ante up a couple extra bucks, get the head studs, so that way you can pull the heads on and off as many times as you need, because the heads probably will come off at least one more time at some point. And so we got the new head studs, got new head gaskets and things. So honestly, as soon as I'm finished porting the heads, then I'm going to go ahead and get those heads reassembled and put everything back together, put fresh fluid in it, and the engine will be ready to go. You got anything to add? What do you got to add?
And so when Reaper got flooded, I got super sad Reaper got flooded in flood and stuff.
So that's why you've been working so hard on it to get it back, right?
Yeah, and he looks pretty cool. And he's a fast guy. He's fast. Like, I'm talking about, like, really fast.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes our first rebuild video for Reaper after the flood. You guys stay tuned, and I'll have another video soon of us reassembling the rear end. And then, of course, we'll go on from there with the trans and the engine and the interior. We got to clean the interior out still. It's full of mud, so we still have a lot of work ahead of us. Thank you guys so much also for everyone who's been asking about Reaper and asking about us and asking if we need anything and such, offering to come up and help and things. That really means a lot to us. So for everyone who's been reaching out to us, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you guys. So stay tuned. Catch you guys later.
Soon. Jeez. Thanks for watching. Bye.